What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pro Motors, and in this video I'm going to be putting the transmission and engine together. I've been working on this project for a little bit now. I have everything ready to go, and I'm going to just squeeze everything together and make this baby work. Here we have the engine. Everything is ready to go. I have the clutch installed, the flywheel, everything has been replaced on there. I put the new slave cylinder in the transmission, and now all I have to do is slide everything together, and hopefully we could drop this in the vehicles sometime very soon. I still have to take apart the intake manifold right here, and I'm going to be running the new wiring harness because this is a manual swap. So new engine, because the other one had a rod knock, new transmission, manual, everything is coming together. I have lots of parts waiting to be installed, a lot of parts. So some aftermarket, some OEM, but let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now that the engine and transmission are all put together, I get to install the starter. Alright, so this is how she looks. Everything's together. Now I have to put this wiring harness on here. So the intake manifold has to get pulled off, and I can start routing all of the cables from that wiring harness onto here. We have made a little bit of progress, and I have pulled the old engine, the one with the rod knock. I have pulled it into the garage because I have to steal some parts off of it. So let me show you what the good engine is looking like. We have the intake manifold on there, wiring harness, everything's attached. Again, we're almost there. We are very close. Okay, and you can see right here it's missing a motor mount. I'm gonna pull it off of that one. Okay, over here we don't even have the bracket, so I'm going to use the whole bracket and everything off of that one. I'm going to need the O2 sensors. I'm going to need a ton of parts from this.
Alright, so I've done all the prep work I can do for right now, and we are ready to drop the engine in. And I wanted to just give you a breakdown of what I'm doing. First, before I put the engine onto the engine hoist, I make sure I could slide the actual engine hoist underneath the car so it would not fit. I elevated the car, I put some jack stands, and now it could clear underneath the car just fine. I put a little dolly, a creeper, where the transmission is, because no one's going to be holding that, so it could kind of roll as we push this transmission and engine out the garage. These are all preps that I do ahead of time and just try to think everything through. What's going to happen when I hoist the engine up? Is there going to be anything in the way? And that's pretty much what I've done with this project. If you look, I'll show you real quick. Everything has been zip tied and put up out of the way. Anything that could bind, it has been removed. I've removed the exhaust, I've removed the drive shaft, I've removed the center console. We're not even going to need that center console anymore because we have a manual one. Everything has been removed out of the way that could bind up or get stuck. So this is something you should do right before you do an engine swap, or you're swapping anything out. Just move everything out of the way, zip tie it, just remove it. It makes things a lot easier. It makes it for an easier installation. Alright, so the engine's pretty much in. So now comes the biggest challenge, is connecting the clutch pedal, making this into a manual. I have to cut back on here. I'm going to show you exactly the process in the next video. This one was just putting the engine back in into this G37. So we still have a lot to go. Follow us. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.